What's up and welcome to another episode of Gizmo Slip Tech. Today we're taking a look at the 2024 Aorus 17X. This features the i9-14900HX along with the RTX 4090 at 175 watts of power. So that's basically the highest end possible CPU and GPU configure from Intel and NVIDIA. And this laptop has a lot going for it. First of all, it's got a QHD 240Hz 2560 by 1440p, 100% DCI-P3 color gamut display, and if it's the same one from 2023 that I tested, it's going to be a good display, but not as bright nits-wise, only really hitting like a little over 300 if I'm remembering correctly off the top of my head from several months ago when I tested it. Now, when I tested the 2023 version of the Aorus 17X, my primary gripe was when doing CPU-only tasks, I could not get the CPU to go at a high power limit and really ramp up the CPU to its full potential performance. And the temperatures weren't even that hot. Like it was like 60 degrees Celsius and it wasn't even trying that hard, it felt like. And it was a firmware BIOS issue, and I had asked Aorus to fix it, but I never heard confirmation whether they did, and I just need to go back and retest it and see if it's fixed at this point, because I don't know. I think the person, my contact at Gigabyte, I guess is no longer with the company, so they're switching people around and miscommunications, whatever. Things happen, right? But hopefully in 2024, the Aorus 17X is all tuned up and ready to go at full performance levels. You know, this laptop I think has a lot of potential. You know, you've got a fairly high screen to body ratio, considering that it's a 16:9 aspect ratio, makes it kind of extra wide. You get a full-size keyboard with a full-size number pad, and I do like the keyboard, and the backlight on the keyboard is very bright as well. Now, Aorus used CNC milled aluminum chassis for the Aorus 17X, making it a very tightly designed compact system, and you can really see that they worked hard to make this a good thermal cooling solution. Look at this huge fan exhaust, and look at how thin this Aorus 17X is. Another big fan exhaust here on the back, another big fan exhaust here, and then another big fan exhaust over here. So just a tremendous amount of fins for dissipating the heat. So theoretically, this could be one of the most powerful laptops that are also one of the thinnest and lightest all-in-one package. And I think the Aorus 17X has tremendous potential to be one of the very best laptops out there. Now, just caveat here, it's definitely not going to be the most premium laptop that money can buy, no matter what, even if Aorus fixed it, simply because the display is not as bright or as vibrant or as contrasting as, say, the mini LED and OLED options that have been coming out in 2024. That's just a matter of fact. Now, hopefully the Aorus 17X will also be undercutting the price of those laptops that have those mini LED and OLED options. So hopefully the 17X will actually be a great buy in 2024, but we'll have to actually see full pricing later on this year. Now for ports, on the left side we have a headset combo port, two USB-A 3.2s, and then we have a big old fan exhaust. On the rear, we have this nice RGB lighting with the Aorus logo, a downward-facing Ethernet port, which I wish was facing upwards, a mini display port, which not very many people will use. Maybe if you play VR games, that would be a potential usability there. An HDMI 2.1, a power adapter port, and then on the right side, we have a big fan exhaust, another USB-A, and then a Thunderbolt 4. Now, from a design perspective, I think the touchpad could certainly be larger, but it is a glass touchpad and it feels very good to use. I think it's large enough, but just not as large as a lot of the laptops for 2024. The other major concern, I think, for this laptop is just the control software. In 2023, I felt like there was too many options. There was like 3 different areas you could change the performance and power limits, and just getting it all to flow correctly was not easy or intuitive, especially for beginner or intermediate users. And even for an advanced user, like I was like, okay, if I change it to this, and then I change it to this, and I put the AI mode on this, and then I do this, like it was hard to get this thing to know that you're in like the maximum possible performance. And that's not great. Like it should be easy. You should be like, quiet mode, medium performance mode, turbo mode, or maybe like a manual mode as well. You know, like it should be just a click of a button and you get to switch between the different fan modes. That's not the case, at least in 2023. Hopefully 2024 software is better. So that's my thoughts on the Aorus 17X. Certainly one of the best performance gaming laptops out there, at least in theory. Hopefully Gigabyte/Aorus makes the improvements necessary to make this one of the very best gaming laptops for 2024. As you can see, I'm here in the Aorus booth filming all of the different new Aorus and Gigabyte laptops. And of course, I've filmed like 40 new laptop videos over here at CES. So be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and check my channel for all of the new content. We'll see you in the next one. Brandon out. Huzzah.